Good evening, kindred and kind. Welcome to NearDark Studios Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chicago by Night Chronicle. Last episode, our coterie entered into Red Number 5, but not as a whole. Memphis disappeared to an unknown location. As the coterie mingled in Elysium, Prince Jackson was wondering where Memphis Piper was once again. As they observed the activities tonight, they looked around and happened to see Sammy, unfortunately, was turned into a kindred by none other than Soon. As the coterie left Elysium and met with this Archer Roth, they found out some more information about Capula. Unfortunately, they didn't need some more time to think about Mr. Roth's deal. Marilyn had an idea to head back to Alcott Oddities to uncork or at least talk to Felix, her grandsire, about any possible answers. Along the way there, they ran into an old friend, Beckett. As they arrived to Alcott Oddities, Marilyn was presented with a surprise by Diedrich. Movie night on top of the roof. Just the two of them. As Beckett, Irwin, and Alistair took off and left their coterie member behind to have some personal one-on-one time. Let's find out what happens on tonight's episode of Chicago by Night. And we're back. So let's start off with introductions. And why don't we start on this side of the table?
Dr. Irwin Ruth, Clan Tremere.
Marilyn Alcott, Clan Malkavian.
Alistair Grayson, Clan Ventru.
Memphis Piper, Clan Torador.
And my name is Elijah Israel, or by my Twitch handle, Panoy Boy. I'll be your storyteller this evening. So, Kindred tonight it's the same night. It is Thursday, the 15th, so if you wanted to record that down in your notes. Mr. Piper. Let's start off with you.
Excellent.
As you entered into Red Number 5, your vision, for a split second, it became warped and skewed, blurry. You felt disorientated. Why don't you go ahead and give me a stamina and composure roll, and I need a success of 5 from you, please.
That is a terrible roll for me. Three.
Great. You're hit with this inertia, that rocks your body. You feel yourself wandering and stumbling through the club as you begin heading towards this back door that leads into an alleyway. You start to peer around and search for your coterie. You don't see them anywhere nearby. You see the warped and twisted faces of the fellow kindred in Elysium as their fanged smiles meet your gaze, and you start to stumble and you finally get to this back door and you go to reach for it. You pull it open and you feel yourself. Everything goes black. As you come to and you awaken, you find yourself face first on dirt.
I'll get up and look around. Do I see anything?
As you get up and you peer around, your surroundings are very dimly lit. As you try to gather yourself and compose, you see dark briar, twisted trees. And they entwine themselves into this hedge-like fashion.
Oh, am I back in the hedge?
As you stare forward and you see the path laid before you, you see a dark sky, the sound of crows in the distance.
Well, I guess there's only one way to go. I'll start walking.
Okay. As you press forward, you glance towards the back to see where you came from and search for a door. As you proceed forward, you start to notice the briar begins to close behind you. The path behind you shortens more and more with each step.
I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit and yell out, "Hello? Is anyone here?"
As you kick up dust and you pick up the pace, and you start staring into the distance, you start to make out a building or a rock formation. It's this long black spire that twists into the sky.
That looks terrifying, but I must investigate. I'm gonna approach.
Okay. As you get closer and closer to this construct, you hear something in the trees, a rattling. Why don't you give me a wits and awareness? This will be a straightforward roll. I need a success of 2 from you.
Succeed.
All right. As you stare into this dark briar, you see a rattle, and all of a sudden you see lights beginning to come out in the branches. It looks like candlelight. Slowly, the trees begin to illuminate with this soft yellow glow as you start to see these small, white, candle-like creatures once again. As they start to come over the branch and they start to line up and they look at you. They begin to stare with their small flame eyes and their one lit wick on top.
Am I terrified of them?
They're diminutive, small.
Okay.
You've seen these creatures before. It's not the first time.
Okay. It's you guys. Yeah, I don't know either. I'm lost.
You begin to look at each other.
Do you guys know where I'm at?
And they start to shake their heads.
You guys know how to get out? Alright. Does it look like I can take them with me?
You could potentially pick one up.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one and be like, alright, show me the way out.
Power roll, please. Difficulty is going to be 4.
Yeah, I got the 8, but it was a messy critical.
Oh, you got 8?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a messy critical?
Yeah.
You push past your natural fear of fire, and you almost pause as you go to grab him, and you pick him up gently, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
As you pick this creature up and you hold it in your hand, it's warm to the touch. You feel its body begin to drip through your fingers and around your wrist and your palm. You feel the wax beginning to harden. You start to notice almost a stalactite or stalagmite kind of formation coming off your hand.
Yeah, I really appreciate you helping me here. Alright, so which direction?
And
That
starts
was...
pointing forward towards the construct.
I'm gonna let it guide me.
Okay. As you start walking off, you notice it starts to wave towards its companion.
Could be phones.
Oh, okay. I thought I was being too quiet.
No, they're static.
Maybe it's my book.
You push forward with your new companion towards this dark construct. You come to a rather large courtyard. These two iron gates that are spread open, allowing you in. You looked before the scene laying before you, and you see this, it almost looks like a tower. This stone or metal tower that jets out of the ground. It's in this twisted fashion, spiked from one corner to the next. It looks twisted and very cap. As you look in the distance, the sky is lit by 3 moons.
Do they look like eye moons?
Do they look like eye moons?
Yeah.
Well, you could give me a roll
Not
if
again.
you'd like. You
Please,
can
God.
do an intelligence and an investigation.
Please don't.
It will be a challenging. I would say I'll make it a straightforward roll of 2.
So it's 5 or 4. I got 4, and there's no fail, right?
Correct.
All right.
There's no fail.
Then 4.
All right, 4. As you investigate these moons, they look real. They don't look like eyes. You are starting to notice that they're colored differently, though. Very light shades of blue.
Wait, Wiki, I don't like those lights. Oh, yeah? All right, I'll keep that in mind. So, we need to go in there. All right. I guess we have to press on then. All right, I'm going to go up to the door, or the tower.
Okay.
I assume there's a door.
There are these 2 large, darkly colored wooden doors.
I'm going to try to open them.
Okay. As you go to open the door with this ring-like handle, you go to pick it up and push it forward. And as you do, almost with ease, it gently opens to this mysterious construct. As you begin to push forward inside, below you see a purple velvet rug or carpet.
What does it look like it's made out of?
It
Oh,
looks,
I think it's velvet.
looks velvet.
All right. Huh. This is a pretty nice place.
You see the creature starts to shake in your hand. The flame on top of his head begins to dim down. Its eyes begin to darken.
Whoa, buddy, are you okay? I'm going to set him down for a second.
As you set him down, he starts to shake and tries to scoot away from the door.
All right. I'm going to help him outside.
Okay.
All right, Wiki. Thank you for your help. I'll take it from here. Yeah.
And it starts to down the stairs.
All right.
All right.
I guess we can find out who owns this place. At the top of my lungs, I'm going to be like, hello!
As you enter in further, you see the dark tapestry that are hanging from the ceiling. You see these large stone columns, also twisted, very similar to the outside of the building. Ahead of you, you see this rather large onyx spiked throne with this purple crystal above it.
I'll approach the throne.
Okay. As you start walking forward towards this throne, you hear and you hear shambling coming towards you.
I'm a hide.
Gonna hide?
Yeah.
Where?
Is there any pillars or
Hide around a pillar?
or
You sure can.
large boxes?
Okay.
Suit of armor? Is there a suit of armor?
Possibly.
I'm gonna get in the suit of armor.
Well, why don't you give me a dex and stealth?
Two.
So as you start to search around and you see a black suit of armor, you go to hide inside of it. And as you go to hide inside of it, you accidentally push it over and it makes this loud metal noise as it skids across the ground. You quickly dodge and hide around a column. And as you do, assuming you're going to either peer around the corner or keep watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna peer around the corner. I'm gonna stay sneakily behind the corner.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on.
Let me make some rolls real quick.
Sneakily.
Sneakily. In a sneakily fashion.
Hey, you're not there.
This is to prove to you Memphis can totally succeed on his own.
You said you got a 2?
2.
Okay. You hear this light shambling as this creature walks into sight. It's hunched over. It has these talon-like feet. You see very angular arms hanging off its sides. These tattered robes wrapped around it. This long avian-like head. Its beak, it has rot, and it appears to have some green pus coming out of it.
So it's a giant bird.
And it starts looking around. It starts shambling towards the entrance.
Does it have its back to me?
Looks towards the column that you're hiding behind, and you duck and keep out of sight. And it starts going towards the door. And then you hear high heels against stone. As you go to see who it is, you see a very familiar form. As her hourglass-shaped body, dressed in a very long, black, elegant dress. Trailing behind her are these raven feathers. Her hair curled up in a bun and with some ornate purple jewelry adorning on it. You see Morgan in her purple eyes. As she sits upon her throne, crosses her legs. So are you going to hide behind that column all night, Memphis? I know you're there.
No, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna come out. Hey! Not the giant bird, please.
It's this sickly-looking avian creature looks at you. You get a closer look. Its wrinkled, sunken eyes. It looks very dark crystal. It's not a creature you've seen before.
Thank God.
Though, could you please give me an intelligence and composure roll now? The difficulty is going to be set to a 4.
Failed. Badly.
How badly?
What's it called? Like a bestial success, except for when you fail.
Messy crew.
No, when you fail.
Bestial fail.
Bestial fail.
Alright.
You Irwin.
So this is what happens.
So you Irwin, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You hear Morgan's voice call out to you. Why don't you come closer? And you feel this weird beckoning. You feel yourself drawn to her voice. It sounds beautiful. It's the sweetest thing you've heard. Any sonnet, any song, any instrument ever played. Why don't you come here, Memphis?
Okay.
As you start to walk towards her throne. There you are. So, how have you been? It's been a little over 2 months. since I've last seen you?
Yeah, living life, killing demons. Wait, what?
It's been 2 months since our last interaction.
No. I was in Japan 2 months ago.
I see. She starts to lift herself off the throne and walk down the stairs towards you.
Let's not do anything crazy.
And she puts her hand up and brings her finger towards your nose. Why don't you come out? And you feel something churning in your stomach. It feels like something moving. You begin to feel your stomach and you feel something writhing and writhing and squirming.
What's going on?
Feels very serpent-like and coiling. And it feels like something's coming up your throat. And it begins to head up your sinuses and you feel it. This almost centipede-like form as it crawls up and begins to come out your nose as blood and innards follow it, and you watch as this centipede-like creature squirm out of your nose and around her finger, and as it wraps around her palm and her wrist, you begin to see the full length of it. It's about 3 feet long as this creature comes out.
Is that a tapeworm?
Please get a stamina and composure from you, and I need a success of 3.
What is wrong with you? What the fuck?
I got 2.
2. Take a superficial. As you feel this creature break through you. There you are. How have you been, my sweet? And you watch as the centipede crawl down her throat.
What was that?
I see. You had that little mercenary 6 help you.
No. Does that thing read minds?
Table tennis. That is not surprising, Memphis. Wasting all that power and time on nothing.
What power?
You are kindred, aren't you not?
Yeah.
So you really get a look at her. You see that she's breathing. She has this blush of life that you've never seen her with before. Her skin's no longer pale. You see the blood coursing through her veins. She begins to walk up towards her throne again.
Wait a minute. Are you alive?
Well, I'm glad you're a little bit more observant this time around. Yes, Mr. Piper, I am alive.
How? I didn't think it was possible.
Let's just say I'm a lot stronger than what I let on to be. And you and your little coterie put me in the right place at the right time. And now I'm back where I belong.
In this maleficent kind of castle?
This is the Raven Spire, and you're in Arcadia right now, Mr. Piper. I know this is a little above your head, right? Yeah, I'm losing you. I'm sorry. I guess Capula has some other plans from you. I don't know why I need to keep you around. If anything, I could just snap my fingers and make you into a pair of shoes. But you're serving some purpose. It's good to know that, well, Alistair and Marilyn and Erwin are back in Chicago.
Wait, what does Capula have to do with me?
You're so tense. Though, you're going to help me. You're going to help me get Capula's little canary.
Okay, but why would I do that?
You really think you have a choice in this?
Well, let's see. Capula needs me for something, so if you turn me into a pair of shoes, you'll piss off him.
I'm not going to.
So I'm untouchable. I'm literally invincible right now.
Right. Can I get a willpower roll from you?
Oh my god. Why do you do this to yourself?
You're not in the position to bargain, Memphis.
He's gonna live forever.
Until he doesn't.
Can I get another bestial?
Okay. You said you got a bestial?
Yeah.
Alright. So this is what happens. Untouchable. Nothing happens. You feel perfectly fine.
I snap back at it.
And as you do, you feel like you're choking.
But I don't need to breathe.
It's weird. And all of a sudden you feel
I'm gonna take a big old breath.
you feel like you just came up from air. As if you were drowning.
Am I alive?
Are you alive? I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
Let's find out. She
No.
comes down.
I'm gonna back up.
Give me another willpower roll, please.
Five.
You watch as the feathers from her dress and they dash around your face and you feel cuts. And as they do, they sting and you feel yourself bleed. It feels warm.
What did you do?
I made you very, very touchable, Memphis. Look at it this way. It can either be a curse or a blessing, however you look at it.
Just make me back to the way I was.
You want to be kindred, that's interesting.
Yeah! That's where all the power is. That's... I'm meant for great things.
Oh, you are. For not for long, though. Once you serve your purpose, it's, well, a pair of high heels. Or maybe boots.
Or maybe a god.
So narcissistic, just the way I remember you.
Even if I am human, I don't care. I'm still not gonna serve you.
Poor little boy. You don't even know. Well, as that centipede comes out of her mouth. Back you go.
Can I run away?
So you watch it begin to skitter and starts to zip and zag towards you. You can if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna sprint.
Dex and athletics, please.
Normal dex and athletics.
You can sure try.
I got a 6.
Okay. 6.
Yeah.
As you begin to sprint off, you start to notice that you're not as fast as you once were. You start to... You also start to remember you weren't as athletic when you were alive. As you reach the door, you go to pry it open. It's a lot heavier than it once was. You feel something come up the back of your pants, over your socks, towards your undergarments. Could I please get another stamina composure from you?
Oh God, it's going in the other hole.
Before I do that, can I bite off the end of my finger?
Bite the end of your finger off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not.
What'd you get?
Bestial.
Well, you don't have a beast right now.
Oh yeah, do I not have a beast?
You don't.
No.
You feel as it crawls up your back, up your neck, and it shoves its way into your ear. Hear her high heels step down from her throne once again. When will you learn? She snaps her finger and you feel the carpet come up from underneath you and it snaps and you ride its wave back towards her. So, Miles, Piper, what does it feel like to be alive again?
Temporary.
Well, it's very, very temporary. It can be, well,
Wait a minute.
permanent in the other direction.
If I'm human, that means I can go under any path. I could even become a werewolf.
That's not how that works.
Oh, I think it is. Because I've seen the veil of all the different creatures that go bump in the night.
She points towards the bird creature. What's that then?
That is terrifying.
I Green, would you like to escort the prisoner?
No, that'd be fine. I'm done playing with him now. Miles, you have a pleasant night.
What? You think I'm not going to tell everyone?
Ride. Toodaloo. You start to feel that inertia once again. Could you please give me a willpower roll? I need you to beat 5.
I don't. I don't even come close. Well, 3.
3?
Yeah.
Alright. All of a sudden you feel yourself get heavy and you start to lean towards the ground.
So good.
And as you black out, that is when we change scenes. Marilyn. As you watch the red lights of Alistair's Wraith take off into the distance and you find yourself alone in the middle of the street, your sire awaiting you on top of Alcott Oddities.
Alright, I'm gonna... Oh boy, alright. I'm gonna go inside real quick. I'm gonna stop by my room.
Okay.
And I wanna find a pencil.
A pencil.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a pencil and put that in my pocket.
All right. So you go into your room and you grab a pencil and you pocket it.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
And then I'm gonna head up the fire escape. Head back up to the roof.
Okay. As you rejoin Diedrich with his blanket on the ground, pillows spread about, stuffed animals. Actually, he has the projection screen set up with the Disney title across the screen. So is everything all right?
Oh yeah. I was just saying bye.
Well, shall we watch the Frozen?
Yeah. Where's he sitting?
See, he takes a seat on the blanket, and he waits for you to sit next to him.
Right. I'm gonna sit next to him, but I'm gonna be a little bit behind him. I'm not gonna be right next to him.
I'm gonna be right next to him. You're gonna be a little bit
No, I'm
behind.
gonna be a little bit behind him. I want to be able to see what he's doing.
Okay. As you take a seat behind Diedrich, you notice he brings up his knees towards his chest a bit, relaxes. He actually takes off his blazer, just revealing his dress shirt and vest. Fraulein, what are you? Why are you back there?
Oh, I just want to let you have some space. You know, some room to get all spread out if you wanna. You don't wanna be all cramped.
It's plenty of space. You could sit next to me if you'd like.
No, it's all right. It's not a lot of space, so I'm just gonna sit just a little bit back here.
It's okay. Sorry, I hope you're not uncomfortable.
No, I'm not uncomfortable. Why? Are you uncomfortable?
That's all right. No, I just... all right. You see him get up and reach for the remote, presses play, and the movie begins. As Frozen plays out the night, you notice he kind of looks back towards you and looks back at the screen, and so...
Every time I see him starting to look back towards me, I gotta snap my head back at the screen like I'm watching the movie.
Okay. Could I get a manipulation and subterfuge from you?
You're so sus right now.
Pink is pretty sus. Sorry, what'd you say? What's in manipulation? Alright. That is 3.
So you pretend to watch the movie as you keep eyes on Diedrich. Watch him pause it. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Why'd you pause it? What's wrong?
You keep staring at me in a very concerned manner.
I'm not staring. I'm not staring at you.
You notice he kind of gets up a bit and he scoots back towards you so that you're side by side. You scoot back more. Do you not want to sit next to me?
I just feel like you need some space. I know things have been stressful for you. I don't want to crowd around you. I know how you can be sometimes.
Well, it's kind of the opposite that I was trying to accomplish tonight. I was hoping to spend time with you.
Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that right now.
It just feels like we are two strangers on a date or something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna scoot back up.
All right.
So you want to keep watching the movie? Or you got something you want to talk more? Or?
No, I just want to make sure you're comfortable.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
I'm aware of you seen this movie before. Olaf is a very funny snowman.
Are you alright?
Is he? Is it supposed to be a funny movie? I'm sorry. He's all he wants is hugs, and it's the opposite of what you're supposed to do with the snowman, because
yes, that's what's funny.
He melts with the hug, and right?
You seem nervous. You seem real nervous.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand the movie. He plays the movie and resumes it. And he proceeds to watches it.
Alright. Just out of curiosity, did I do something to upset you or make you feel weird or something?
Pauses the movie once again. Why do you think I'm upset with you?
Oh, you just seem off. That's all.
If you'd like, we could stop tonight, and we can.
No. It's all right. We can keep. Something's wrong. Something's really wrong right now. Something's wrong.
Nothing's wrong. I just want to spend time with you. I don't understand.
Alright.
Did I upset you? Did I do something wrong, or?
Well, since you're here, what's the duffel bag for?
The duffel bag had the projector in it.
Oh, because I've seen you carrying it around before, and it has it makes a lot of metal noises, like rings or something.
Oh, that's the metal bars that hold up the screen.
Like you take this around with you when you leave at night?
I was going around back and setting it up so that you wouldn't take notice and try to practice with the projector.
Can I do an insight?
Sure.
That is 4.
Seems like he's telling the truth.
Oh. Okay. Well, I feel stupid.
Do you think I am... What do you think I was doing with the bag? What do you think was in the bag?
I don't know, like maybe some cool swords, like that you're hanging out with other people and just give them cool swords or something.
You watch as his eyes kind of shift right and left and gives you this confused look. Fraulein, have you been inside my room?
No.
Manipulation and subterfuge, please.
Oh, God.
The most sincere no.
That is a 4.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was loud.
So you tell him no. Fraulein, I can see when you are lying.
I'm not, okay, well, maybe once. Alright, so maybe one time Rebel got in there and he was chewing on your socks. I had to go in there and I had to put your socks back in the drawer. Yep, that's it.
Manipulation and subterfuge.
4.
This was never an option.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, it does explain why my dresser drawer smells like urine some nights, and the torn up clothes make more sense.
I'll make sure he doesn't do that anymore, I promise.
Okay. Good. Maybe if I probably should start locking my door.
No, you don't have to do that. That's alright. Alright, well, actually, you know what? I'm thinking about it now. Is it a skeleton key lock? It's an old building. It's like a skeleton key lock?
Yeah, it's an older lock.
Alright. Actually, yeah, maybe it's a good idea. Maybe you should do that, keep them out.
Yes, well, is everything alright?
Yes. Everything's fine. I'm sorry. It's just been a weird couple days. You know, Memphis is back out of the blue, and we've been dealing with processing that. So I'm just kind of in a funk.
I see. I've noticed that you are wearing the young Damien's the band T-shirt.
Baby chorus. Yeah.
Yes.
You see him reach into his vest, grab something, and he pulls out 2 tickets, and he hands them towards you.
I was given these from the sheriff. So he has another show coming up, and I thought maybe if we could go together and
Whoa, what?
watch the music.
Go together?
If
You hate concerts. Unless it's like your kind of concert.
well, and unfortunately, miss opportunities to see the Bowie live, and I don't want to
R.I.P.
miss out on any opportunities like that again, especially with you. So I am trying to spend quality time with you.
Thank you.
Would you like to watch the end of the movie?
Yeah, we can do that. And maybe sometime you can show me your swordplay or something. Maybe spend time together that way. Just an idea.
So you would like me to show you my swordplay? Or you want to learn how to use the sword?
Yes, I would like to learn how to use a sword.
All right. Yeah. All right. We could do that.
Cool.
Fraulein, I would like to train you with how to defend yourself. I would like to train you in the ways of the night of the moon.
You mean it?
Yes, but I don't know about giving you your own blade.
Oh.
It takes a toll. You remember this? I don't want you to lose any important memories.
I understand.
Maybe we could talk about it later.
Presses play. Could I get a wits and awareness from you, Marilyn?
Oh, fuck.
I need 2 successes from you, please.
Okay. 2 exactly.
2 exactly. So you're sitting there and beginning to get towards the end of Frozen. You notice as you are sitting there with Diedrich, both of you kind of sitting back, your knees up. You watch as his hand, almost in a very nervous-like fashion, begin to crawl towards yours.
Alright. There's nothing in the hand, right?
Oh,
Just empty?
It looks empty.
Okay.
And you watch as he begins to slide and tries to entwine his fingers with yours.
Okay.
Do you let him continue?
Yes.
Okay. He goes to gently place his hand into yours and continues to watch the movie as he holds your hand.
Okay. I'm gonna keep watching him.
Okay. As you keep watching him, it appears, as he's watching the movie, you see something you've never seen Diedrich doing and can't recall ever. You see a very gentle, discreet smile come across his face.
Okay. Alright, I'll let my guard down a little bit then. Let me finish the movie.
So you begin to relax.
Unless it's an evil smile.
Oh, fuck. Alright, yeah.
As you sit there with your sire and finish out Frozen, and credits begin to roll. This loud whine comes across the street and comes to a screeching halt right in front of the building. And then you hear another one. And it sounds like a motorcycle, and it comes up to a full stop. And it sounds like two of them.
Ooh. I'm gonna poke my head over and see if I can see who it is.
Where you're sitting right now, you would have to get up and kind of look over.
Are you expecting anyone?
So, no, as he pulls his hands away and he gets up and he starts walking towards the ledge of the building.
Oh, whoa. It's not alright. Just hold on.
So, is everything alright?
Just stay here. I'll go. I'll look.
Okay. As he pauses himself before he gets to the ledge and you go to look.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Could I get a wits and awareness? I just need another 2 from you.
Two.
Okay. As you look over the ledge, you do see 2 motorcycles. But you see 3 individuals get off of them. And it appears that 2 individuals were riding together and one person was riding by himself. The motorcycles look... they look Eastern. They look either like Hondas or similar to Kaidos. The color on them, though, one is like a bright neon pink and the other one's jet black. See this female individual step off the bike and she takes off her helmet. See short black hair covering one eye. You see another female individual. She appears to have this dark red hair. She's rather tall, stands around 6'2". And then you see a brunette get off the bike with this red head. And you recognize them from the other night. The baby fangs. They're at the door of Alcott Oddities. And you watch them walk inside.
That we just. Oh. Did I ask to hang out with them or something? Why don't you? I'll be right back.
So, all right. Was the movie's over with? Okay. So,
I mean, you not want me to go? You need help tearing down or anything?
no, it's fine. You still have much of the night ahead of you. You probably have other plans. I hope you had fun. If you want to set another date sometime.
Date?
As I'm an outing. Time together.
Are you sure you're all right?
I'm fine.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. So you head downstairs and towards the shop floor. You see Amelia still working the register. Then you watch the 3 baby fangs as they walk around the shop floor and begin to observe the wares of Alcott Oddities.
Can I help you?
You watch as Tess starts to walk towards you. So, this is your place?
This is my place.
You free tonight?
Depends what's going on.
Got a bit of a business proposition for you.
What kind of business proposition?
Well, you look like you were having fun at the Blood Ring, and I was wondering if you have interest in maybe participating.
Yes. Absolutely yes.
Well, my bike's out front.
All right, Amelia. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Well, just see you later.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay. As you head out with the baby fangs, we change scenes.
I love that there was no hesitation. Oh, yes. Yep. I'll join you.
I thought it would be Born Venture shit.
Erwin and Alistair, as you are driving towards Felix's haven, Beckett in the passenger seat. Oh, so, where is this hidden haven of Felix's?
Good question. Erwin, where am I exactly driving to?
I tell him the location.
Okay. As you rattle off the general area where you came out, Alistair, you know that's towards around the east side of Chicago. That's a little past the police station that's near the park.
I'll make my way there.
All right. So you make your way towards Felix's haven. Erwin starts to point towards a manhole cover. I'm assuming you're going to take the other entrance, or you're going to take the one that you and Marilyn initially took.
No, the more direct entrance.
More direct entrance. Okay. Erwin begins to direct you towards this manhole cover. See that we are going down below.
It's actually really a really strange place. Don't be alarmed. There are ghosts down there.
Well, this wouldn't be the first time I've dealt with a wraith or an apparition.
Only one I see that I've seen is really talkative. His name's Philip. You'll see him, no doubtly.
Well, we're not here for the ghosts, we're here for the information.
Right.
So, lead the way, Erwin, and we'll follow you.
Okay. And I go down first.
All right. As you remove the manhole cover, you begin to head down towards the sewers.
I will announce myself. Khalid, I was here earlier.
It's Khalid.
Khalid.
As you scream down the sewers, I do need a roll from you. I need a
I kind of like hit
investigation
you in the back of the shoulder as you say it like that.
and an intelligence roll from you. I need you to beat a 3.
Investigation intelligence.
Yes.
That is ridiculous.
Is the first roll of the night?
Just completely zeroed. Everything blank.
Very on brand.
Okay. As you get down to this dark sewer, you begin looking around, and you're starting to realize, for one, it's rather dark down here, and you can't quite remember which direction to head in first.
If it's pitch black, I'll pop eyes in the beast.
All right.
And I'll use heightened senses
Heightened senses.
with sight.
Okay. As you pop that, you notice both Alistair and Beckett's eyes are rather bestial right now. You see Beckett's red eyes that glow in the dark. Are you lost?
Well, I was only down here once. It was a little bit. I'm sure we'll find it. You know, there's a thing that.
When was the last time you were down here?
Was it that night? No, it wasn't that night. It was the other night.
So recently?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the ground. I want to use my survival training to see if I can find any recent traffic, since this is a rather out of place area.
You could use investigation if you like, intelligence investigation.
Okay.
But if nothing else works, Memphis did teach me this cool trick once.
Cool trick.
Yeah, if you put your left hand on the wall,
No.
5.
Fine.
you'll find your way no matter where you're going.
Did you say put your left hand on the wall?
Yeah.
Don't do that ever.
Do you realize that most labyrinths are designed with that in mind?
I
In
can
fact,
tell you how many people get a spike through their hand when they do that.
Oh, is that so?
yes, putting your left hand on the wall is a surefire way of making sure that you die in the labyrinth.
Oh. Well, I'll have to tell Memphis that. He must be very uninformed.
All right. Well, with your roll, Alistair, you actually begin to retrace steps you see in the grime and mud and dirt and bio.
All right. Sorry, what are you, a size 13 there, Erwin?
12 and a half.
Yeah, all right, close enough. I think those are your tracks there. Let's follow those.
As the three of you begin following Erwin's old tracks, you come to a very similar maintenance closet, and at this point, you now can regulate where to go and where to head, and Erwin proceeds to take the lead. Alistair, as you begin to follow Erwin, you start to come out to a set of stairs that eventually winds and comes towards a living quarters. Oh, it's rather nice in here. Is this it? I only see one bookshelf. You see a small study bookshelf. It looks like a small living space.
No, there is a way bigger room with a lot more books.
You see that spiral bookcase that winds down.
Oh, I think we should go down. Probably announce ourselves. I don't think he's expecting anybody.
As you proceed to come down this winding bookcase, and you see these instruments playing by themselves, ringing throughout this cavernous staircase, you come to a makeshift village or town. The houses are completely made out of wood. They're one-sided. They look like stage props. These fake street lamps line to the right and left side of this small bricked paved road.
I'm gonna walk over to one of the instruments that's playing and look at it.
Okay. As you look at it, it looks like it has several tubes and wires coming up towards it.
I'm gonna go ahead and run my finger along the side of the instrument. Wunderbar. This is I've seen these before.
You have.
Yes. Continue.
I'm sure Philip will find us eventually.
So you begin to walk with your companions, Erwin. You notice Beckett's looking around. Yes, this is definitely. Is this Felix's work?
Eccentric, I see.
Eccentric is the. I would say it's the most proper word to describe Felix. I do miss that kindred dearly. As you proceed down the path, Alistair, you begin to watch as these apparitions form and walk past each other as they crisscross in almost like a crowd-like fashion. They don't pay any mind to you. Huh.
Interesting.
Huh. These seem to be, well, static. They are not sentient.
Sentient at all.
No. I
wonder what magic or ritual that Felix used to bind him here, if that is what the case is.
Erwin,
Uh,
could you take us to this
sure.
study?
I lead them to the big library first, because I think it goes through there.
As you proceed to this rather large stone archway that's carved into the earth, and you pass through it, and you come out the other side, you come to this rather large, immense archive. Books for stretches of the whole entire room. It's you look up and you see earth, stalactite, stalagmite coming out. It looks like some sort of cavern that was fashioned into a warehouse or a place to store this immense library, this collection of books. Oh my Kane.
Right?
There's a lot of books here.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a dream come true.
Hello, is anyone here?
As you call out, no one returns or answers.
Right. Well, I guess we should get to work. Let's start. I don't even know how to tackle this.
Well, this is just the library. He has a study where he's been working on.
I have a request from you, gentlemen. There's a lot of ground to cover. I would particularly like a book on King Solomon.
King Solomon?
Particularly, there's a tale that I'm interested in.
About the Seal of Solomon?
No, not that one. There is, like I was mentioning earlier, there's an urn that I'm interested in, the Oriental Institute. There is a tale about King Solomon and 72 demons. Particularly in this book, or this story, King Solomon sold his soul, you can say, as he makes air quotations, to 72 demons.
It's a hell of a loan.
Now, what unfortunately that these demons didn't know, that King Solomon was actually looking to double-cross them and entrap them in, well, this urn. And with what you've told me so far this night, this may be the actual urn that was hidden away in the Red Sea.
So you're saying that the urn that is in the Oriental Institute here in Chicago contains 72 demons?
Yes, there's 72 demons, and there's one particular one that might be in that urn that I'm concerned about.
Which particular one?
I don't know how familiar you are with infernalism and demonology, but
After tonight, I plan to be a lot more, well-versed in it.
does the word, name, Asmodeus mean anything to you? What about Belial?
These all sound like biblical angel names.
Well, there's a chance that, one of those archdemons are inside of that urn. And if they are, we should probably keep them there.
Alright, well, I'm gonna find any books on King Solomon, and I'm gonna find any books involving infernalism or demons, and I'm gonna start stacking them on a table. Is there a table?
You see several tables, every couple columns of.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear one table off. Alright, everyone, this right here, this table is reserved for books that we should probably read. Alright, let's get to work.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start digging in.
You watch as Beckett undons his long leather trench coat, revealing his very feudalistic undershirt, only held together by twine. He takes off his leather braziers and puts them on top of his coat, and he starts to roll up his long sleeves. He takes his hair and he puts it back in a ponytail and takes a ribbon and ties it off, and proceeds to look towards the books that are laid before him. So, could I please get some rolls from the two of you? I need an intelligence and academic roll, I am not set a double lead to this. I need to know the amount of successes to let you know what you do find.
Intelligence and what? Academics?
Yep. And Alistair, you said that you were looking for books particularly on King Solomon and demonology and infernalism.
Yes.
Okay. Erwin, is there any particular books that you are looking for?
Absolutely anything to do with demons, artifacts, demon artifacts, anything. And I already know where all the Capula stuff is, right? I'll sort of bring that stuff in too.
Okay.
And then I'll also look for anything with anything that involves Belial or Asmodeus.
This is my best roll. No way, right?
5.
5 from Alistair. Fantastic.
No.
2 out of 8.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
Your willpower.
You can.
No.
No willpower?
No.
So you got a solid 2. Alistair
5.
got 5. Okay, so this is what happens. Erwin, as you head back towards the study that you and Marilyn were in, you gather up the notes that you're already aware of, and you proceed to head back down towards the library. As you begin to delve into this large archive in search of books for demonology and infernalism, you get lost in a section, and every book you come across is on fey creatures in the dreaming. A lot of theories on Celtic lore and fey and fairy-like creatures. Other than that, that's all you really find in this section. Alistair, with your role, you find a plethora of books on this subject. On demonology, you find actually a couple Bibles. One astonishing thing you find in this library that's not on a shelf, it's actually on a pedestal. You find a Gutenberg Bible. It's rather old and immense in size. As you collect the rest of these books and you drop them off at the table. Erwin,
Yes.
could I get a willpower roll from you?
Oh. And that's why I didn't roll a willpower.
Could you beat a 3 for me?
I mean, anything's possible, I guess. How many?
3.
2.
Oh.
You black out.
Alright, well, I've definitely got a few books here that I can start going through now, and, say after I'm gonna burn the night away, Beckett, Erwin, just delving into these.
As you are speaking with Becca, you notice that Erwin has not returned yet. Yes, I believe we should all burn the midnight oil. Erwin's taken a rather long time. I hope he didn't get lost.
Yeah, maybe he found something good. I'll go grab him. And Beckett, are you going to be joining us tomorrow night when we go to the museum?
Oh yes, I really want to get my hands on that. Though we will be technically stealing, so I hope you are okay with thievery.
To stop 72 demons from getting out of a ancient urn? Yes, I am. However, if it'll make you feel any better, I can always donate some money to the museum afterwards.
Either way, whatever makes you feel better, I don't care, really.
Either do I. Alright, you're going to find Erwin.
Alright. Could I please either get a survival roll or a investigation roll from you? The ability modifier will be intelligence.
Survival. Much better. Three.
Okay. As you start to pass by a couple columns, you eventually begin to hear whistling.
Erwin? Is that you?
So you start to follow the whistling. You eventually look down a column and you see Erwin, who is just kind of whistling and dancing to himself. He's piling books on top of each other, right on top of one hand, if anything. And he's just piling books on top of each other. And he's actually going to very specific spots as he's piling these books on top of each other.
Alright.
You start to come to Erwin, and as you do, it's very similar to when your gargoyle takes over.
I hope you're enjoying the show. Guess this should be good.
Oh. Hi. Sorry, Alistair, I got kind of lost.
It's, fine. Did you find any good books?
Oh, yes, I found a couple. I kind of got lost, though.
It's fine. Do you need any help?
Oh, no, I should be able to get it. Hang on. And he starts to walk towards you, and you see him trip and fall, and he spills the books out to the ground. Could you roll manipulation and subterfuge for me, please?
Now the dice to screw someone else.
What do you mean now? I've been doing it from season 1.
No, Kapula's about to be screwed by your dice.
That's cocked, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cocked. Roll that again. How?
Okay, I guess it rolls good for you. That's cool. 4.
4. Can I
Bullshit.
get a wits and insight from Alistair, please?
Unbelievable.
Success on everything but two.
1, 2, 3. Success on everything. 6.
6? It almost looked like he did it on purpose. It looks like he just kind of tripped and fell on purpose for some reason.
Erwin, I know you were clumsy, but you're not that clumsy. Why did you drop the books?
Oh, drat. Ah, Alistair.
Oh, drat?
Kill me.
What's wrong with you?
As he begins to pick himself up, you come to.
What is wrong with you?
Sorry, it's been a very long night. And I've been hungry for a couple days now. But no, I think I got most of the books. There is a whole study that's about Kapula himself. I don't know if you want to see that too.
Kapula's a demon, so yes, should add that to the pile.
Right. You are.
You sure you're alright?
I'm fine. Like I said, it's been.
I just hired you, and I really don't want to regret that decision.
I know. I know it kind of seems.
You're going to do. Stop. Erwin, you're going to do fine. You need to stop beating yourself up. You need to stop thinking that you're not good enough for the coterie and you're not going to help in any way. You're a valuable part of this. Alright? So stop. I'm tired of it. For once. in your own life, grow some fucking confidence.
I mean, until that last part, that did mean a lot. I do appreciate that. I will get better. I'll get my shit together. I promise.
I'm gonna help him pick up the books.
Okay. So you pick up the books. And you head back towards the table.
Yeah.
Okay. As the two of you head back towards Beckett, could I please get a wits and insight? Not wits and insight, but a wits and awareness. And I need you to beat 4 for me, please.
I only got 2, but I'm gonna use a willpower.
All right.
Maybe I should use willpower.
That's on you, bud.
You said I need to get 4?
4.
That's okay. I'm gonna burn a willpower.
All right. So both. So you got 4.
4.
4. Okay.
That's good.
You hear a very familiar sound, Erwin. A sound that you heard previously in this location. The sound of metal. It sounds like chain. Alistair, this sound, it resonates with you.
Sounds like armor.
It sounds like armor to you. You are very aware of what that sound is. It's chainmail. You hear the clanking against metal. It almost sounds like it's running.
Where's the sound coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from above you, like on top of these shelves.
Everyone? We're not alone.
It might be that Khalid fellow I told you about.
Khalid does wear armor. Khalid? Is that you?
So you call out, you hear a thud behind the two of you. As you turn around to see what it is, you see this Nosferatu begin to pick itself off the ground and stand at its full height. And immediately, Alistair, you recognize him.
Remember me?
Yes, I see you brought an old face. It's been a while.
It has been too long. Khalid, how have you been?
Well, it could be better. There is trouble in the labyrinth that I've been dealing with the past couple of nights.
Labyrinth. You mean you've been helping the... what's her name?
Nosferatu and the seer down there. Yes. Yes, I have. And she tells me that your coterie, Alistair, is responsible for helping them.
Yes, we helped them during the situation with some black spirals.
Ah. Black spirals. Things are worse than I led to believe.
72 times worse than I thought earlier tonight.
Who's the other kindred here?
Let me introduce you, Khalid. This is Cuthbert Beckett.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard Felix talk about you. Oh, yes, he's mentioned you too, Cuthbert. It's a pleasure to meet you. Though I am surprised to find you in a Camarilla city. Oh, well, that has not stopped me before, and I'm very aware of my notoriety. Yes, the Ivory Tower is not too fond of you. Ah, I can see why. Bit of a rogue, I guess. So, we found all the literature we are looking for. I hope we're not intruding, Khalid. No, I was aware that Felix's grandchild was coming down here. So, I would be not surprised that her coterie would follow soon after.
Perhaps then maybe you can help clear some things up.
Oh.
Well, until apparently very recently, Felix was presumed to be, to have met final death. But we've now learned that he lies torped in the basement of Alcott Oddities.
Well, I did hear there was a bit of a schism between Felix and his child. I didn't think it was that severe, but it could explain some things. Diedrich's disappearance from the city for some time.
My only thought here on this situation is, if Felix was a threat, an actual threat, say, this dabbling into the dark arts, infernalism, demonology, if that's what threw him over the edge into madness, why is Dietrich keeping him around? Why didn't he just ash him?
Well, we are very unique creatures. We have particular ticks, each of us. We have our own demons, darkness that dwells inside of us. Maybe this is all part of his own darkness.
You get a point? Well, I'm gonna get to started on these books.
That's indeed. Alright, let's start reading.
Grab some book and set it down and flip it open, take my jacket off and begin reading.
This might be the best night ever.
As everyone sits down to begin reading, you notice Khalid takes his leave and walks off as he leaves the three alone to study.
Erwin, after several hours would go by, I would want to get up to take a break from the reading. Erwin, do you mind if I talk to you for a moment?
Sure.
I'm going to pull him over as I'm moving over to grab another book. I know this is probably not the most opportune time. I know things are strenuous, and I just need a moment here to just clear my mind and before we tackle this. You were married, Matt, right?
Yes.
And were you in love?
Probably the only time I ever was, yes.
And did they love you?
Yeah, I believe so.
I have a question. If you can't answer this, if this just sounds odd, it's just me getting in my own head. Do you think anyone will ever love me?
Well, I do think everyone kind of perceives love in a different way. In what way? What is love to you?
Yeah, I don't know if it's whether speaking with Archer is somehow affecting my mind, but I just cannot keep my mind off of desires, things that my soul yearns for, and I'm maybe having a little bit of a mental episode right now, but I want to keep carrying on. You don't get it. Sorry to bother you.
No, I mean,
But get back to reading. Doing a good job. Go and sit down.
Could I get a willpower roll from Alistair, please? I need you to beat 4, please.
That's just 3.
3. So you break away from the conversation you were having with Erwin, and you sit down and begin reading again. You begin to hear 2 whispers in your head. They're quiet at first. Both of them are very different in tone. one sounds a little bit more feminine and the other one sounds a little bit more masculine. And as you sit there and you begin to absorb the information, you hear, Al, I loved you. And look what you did to me. I gave you everything up until the very end. And then you hear a voice you haven't heard in a very, very long time. Boy, what did I teach you? This path I put you on is a very lonely path. You know you can never love or be loved. The path of the apex is a lonely one. And they fade away. As my kindred sit there in that study and they read through these books, we're going to go take a quick break and return shortly to continue our story. So thank you all for coming. We'll take about a 10 to 7 minute break. I appreciate everybody sticking around in the chat. Thank you, Rain. Thank you, Cam. Those are our two moderators if you're new here. And we will return shortly. All right, button.
Man, he said he was gonna be here. I don't know where he's at. Alistair! Hey, Alistair! God, where did he go?
Who are you?
Holy shit! Alistair, it's me. It's from Captain Camarilla.
Captain, wait, that was years ago. What do you...
Yeah, the prince wanted a second one. So he sent me here. He said you'd be here, and we just filmed.
A second one about what?
About whatever's going on here.
Elysium?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome, kindred. Tonight we're going to be going over court. Welcome to Elysium. Tonight we're going to be talking about the rules and etiquette of Elysium and some of the positions that are involved with it. Think of court like a city hall meeting, where there's certain representatives that can listen to your claims or your quarrels. Not that it will really help, but sometimes it does. At least there's someone to talk to. So tonight we're going to go over some of those positions. Follow me. After you. Is this it? This is dead. That's not a joke. Alright, anyways, first things first, when you get into court, is you need to do a weapons check. Weapons are prohibited. So, you'll have to meet someone at the door. Hey, there we are, Sheriff. How are you doing? Doing good, doing good. See you're grabbing all the weapons and everything?
Do you have any weapons on you?
I do not have any weapons on me. But if I did, I would act. No, wait, I do have one. The prince's weapon. Yes. The prince told me to bring this. That's why I actually even came tonight. It's a squirt gun.
Why do you have a squirt gun?
It's filled with acid. I don't know. It's just what the prince likes to use. And... Are you just eating? Are you just eating a bag of cocaine?
We are in Miami.
There's a reason why the Camarilla are not in control of Miami. All right, well, let's move on. So, once you get done with the weapons check, one of the next things you want to do is start mingling and socialize. You never know who's going to show up to these things, so let's go ahead and get a feel of the room. Looks like the sheriff is still eating cocaine, so that's good. Looks like the seneschal's going over her notes, probably wondering what the hell the prince is. And we have an anarch here. The one with the really colorful shirt. Let's watch this. This could be interesting.
So, you got two.
Repeat after me. Two of you! Two of you! Alright, I already know what you're thinking. One, was he drinking blood out of a beer can? Yes. Two, is that normal for animals? Also yes. Sorry, I wish I could introduce you to the prince, who biggest position here in Elysium. I don't know where he's at. He should be here by now. Oh, hello there, Jeets. What's going on, Alistair? This is the camera crew that the prince wants for to teach all the newly embraced about Elysium court. You see here, this is a primogen for Clan Ruha. There's one of every clan in each domain. So if you are newly embraced Ruha, then this is the top guy. This is who you go and talk to. Don't talk about Carthage. Don't bring up Carthage. Don't bring up Carthage. Please don't talk about Carthage.
It's pretty dead in here, isn't it?
It is very dead. I don't know what's going on.
It's dead. It's Carthage.
So, some of the other positions that are typically here are things like the Hound and the Scourge. The Scourge is sort of like border patrol. They protect the domain outside, or at least on the border of it. Specifically, if you have a werewolf or a Sabbat problem. Two really bad things. We'll go over those another night. This is Miami's not really Camarilla ran. This is sort of a Sabbat ran thing. Other than that, we also have the Keeper of Elysium, who is like the host. They are supposed to essentially run the event and make sure everything goes fine, like a good host would. It's very strange and unusual that this is this small here. Normally it's a lot bigger, a lot more kindred. Oh! Good evening, Adelaide. How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing splendid.
Oh, that's nice.
This is Adelaide. This is the Harpy. She is responsible for keeping track of all the boons and favors that all kindred have in the city. So, which you do such a splendid job at.
You do a great job yourself.
Oh, yes, that's, she's so good.
I really don't like him.
Well, I hope you have a great night.
Oh, you as well.
Oh, yes, always lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. She is insufferable. They despise her. But the Harpy is one of the only other positions, besides the prince, that can honestly fuck your life up. Be respectful and nice to the Harpy, or your major boon may get turned into a minor boon, or it might just magically disappear. Alright, everyone, it's been 5 hours. Prince still isn't here. I really don't think he's going to show up. So, at this point, we can wait another hour.
No, I ain't waiting another motherfucker. I spent 5 hours. I got so much shit to do.
See you, Alistair.
Take it easy, man.
I don't know what to do here. So I don't know why they left, but apparently I don't know.
Wait, that friend's told me to give you that $75, so
Perfect. We finally have something. Good. All right, everyone. We have a note from the prince. So this was given to me by the seneschal. She is essentially the assistant, the right hand of the prince, and apparently was given instructions. Let me go ahead and read this real quick here. Greetings. There is no Elysium tonight. Haha. This was all to film Captain Camarilla Volume 2. Man, I really love that stuff. P.S. I'm down at the Puppin' Taco. This is a pretty cool place. You guys should come. P.S.S. The Sabat are on the way. Sabat are on. Wait. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh God! Oh God! Alistair! Alistair, what happened?
Forget about that. Listen, Kindred, there's one more position we can talk about tonight. My name isn't Alistair for no reason.
And we're back. Thank you for sticking around after the break here. Do we have any announcements that we want to do during break?
After Dark is back tomorrow. Back at it. Answering your questions, talking about your theories, all that junk.
Which there should
Normal
be
format.
There should be some really good questions because not only do we have 2 games of Vampire where questions haven't been asked, but we also have 2 weeks of Death Attack.
Yeah.
And the last 2 games of Death Attack were phenomenal. Actually, I think yesterday's game was probably my favorite game of all 30 episodes.
I really enjoyed yesterday's game. That was a lot of fun.
12-hour stream also is the Sunday before Halloween.
Sunday before Halloween.
Whatever that is.
Kicking it off with Call of Cthulhu. Carl?
Yeah.
Are you still playing Super Horrible Dad?
Maybe.
Okay, well, you guys will have to tune in and find out.
So that's how we're kicking it off. Also, we'll be doing some giveaways, some vampire stuff, and a few other things. We'll have to figure it out, but there'll be an option for us to sign it if that's something you'd like to if you win the giveaway. So we got some stuff going on. We'll announce more as we figure it out on Twitter and Discord.
Fantastic. Sweet. All right. Well, without further ado, let's roll right back into it, Kindred. So, see this track. Marilyn, as you walk outside with Tess and the baby fangs, here's Tess starts walking towards his black motorcycle.
Gesundheit.
She hops on and she holds his helmet towards you. Alright. Have you ever ridden before?
No, I've always wanted to.
Well, just hold on tight. Don't be afraid to squeeze as hard as you want. That's what she said.
I'll put the helmet on and hold on.
As you hold on, she takes off. She speeds right away. As she does, as you're zooming through the city, you start to realize you're coming to a very, very familiar setting. A particular part of Chicago that you used to frequent because of one of your coterie members. You find yourself in Hyde Park. She begins to pull up. Motorcycle stops. She parks it, and you look up, and you find yourself in front of the chantry. As her companions pull up behind her, and they begin to get off their motorcycles and walking towards Tess and you. All right, so we're here.
What are we doing here?
This is a pretty cool abandoned place that we found. So
This isn't an abandoned. I don't think this is an abandoned place, guys.
what are you talking about? There's like no one in here. See Roxy walk on over. Yeah, I didn't see anybody inside.
I've been by this place a few times recently, and I've seen people coming in and out. Are you sure?
Turns towards the brunette behind Roxy. Jackie, you see anything? No, I haven't seen anything. We walked all over it, and we tagged a couple rooms.
Oh, alright, if you're sure.
You watch as Tess begins to take lead and walks up towards the chantry doors, and she walks right in.
I'm gonna wait for all of them going first.
You see as Roxy and Jackie walks right behind her.
Alright, I'm gonna very cautiously just like poke my head in first.
Okay. As you poke your head in, you see a very familiar setting. It's the foyer and the chantry. You look ahead, you see the stairs that leads up towards a library.
It looks abandoned.
I mean, it looks like it normally did.
Oh boy. Alright.
Have you been here before?
No.
Manipulation and subterfuge, please.
God damn it. Ooh. 4.
Okay.
No, it is. I just didn't know you did it.
No. So judging.
So you got a 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's this like den that's just down this hall. It's kind of neat. It's got a fireplace in it. Yeah, let's go how we're talking there.
Oh.
Starts leading the way towards Abraham's office.
Alright, I'll follow.
Okay. As you follow, you come to these large wooden doors. Typically, when you arrive, you smell smoke, the sound of crackling wood and ember. And as you see her walk inside a very dark room, eventually you see light. You start to smell that smoke once again. You watch as Roxy kicks the door and she kicks it open, and both double doors fly open, and you see inside, and there's no one in there. Abraham's desk is gone. There's only a couch. The bookshelves are completely cleaned out.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, you see Roxy as she jumps onto the couch and kicks up both feet. So I'm thinking like this could be like our hangout or something. Probably should get more furniture. Looks like it's got power. What's up? Why do you look weird?
I just don't, I think you guys can find something cooler than this. I don't know. It just seems a little lame.
It's like a giant abandoned temple. It's a lot of room in here.
I mean, we could find like an abandoned hospital or something. Those are cool, right?
No, I think this would do. Not a lot of sun gets in here, and
Okay, alright. I'll level with you. You know this is the Chantry, right?
the what?
This is like the head HQ for the Tremere of the city.
I thought you said you've never been
I
here
lied.
before. Okay, that's kind of not cool, but whatever. Yeah, there's no kindred here. I don't know what you're talking about. We searched everywhere. There's no magic stuff. There's no nerds here. I don't see what you're talking about.
That ain't right. There should be a lot of nerds here. This place should be filled with nerds.
See, Roxy kind of perked up. You guys hear a duck or something?
Yeah, I think someone blew a tire.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, so are you sure you want to do this here?
Yeah, I don't know why you're acting all weird. You're really cool the other night.
I'm cool all the time. I'm always cool. It's fine. This is cool.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna plop down the couch and go like mimic how she's sitting.
Okay. So you start to mimic Roxy. You begin to watch Jackie as she pulls out two blades and she starts to carve into the wall. And you see she's starting to carve the baby fangs into the wooden walls. So, okay, so here's the lowdown. Arlo wants to do some sort of doubles race, and we need an additional member for that.
What does that mean?
We were wondering if you want to join us for the next Blood Ring match that we have.
So is that like what I saw the other day?
Kinda. It won't be held in the same place. He's talking like some sort of industrial park that he wants to hold it. So.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'd love to. I don't have rollerblades though. Roller
We'll
skates.
get you some.
Rollerblades.
We'll also get you, I mean, that's cute and all, but we'll get you your own cut
This is my cut.
with our logo on it.
Oh.
There's a lot of money in it. Obviously, you saw how much you made the other night.
Yeah. So I can get that again?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in. You convince me. I'll wear whatever you want.
So, how fast can you move? Also, what clan are you?
Wait. Why you don't know anything about me, but you're asking me to join this?
You seem cool.
So I am. Thank you. I'm Clay Malkavian.
Well,
So I don't know what the cheating rules are. Like, I don't know if
disciplines are completely allowed, so
all of them.
yeah.
All right. I can work with
Roxy's
that.
Bruja, I'm Torador.
I'm just going across the whole floor.
And, well,
They're in for a bet.
Jackie's a gangrel, so. It'd be interesting to have a Malkavian on the team.
Do I have any arch nemesis Malkavians to be looking out for?
Actually, I think you would be the first Malkavian in the Blood Ring.
That's what I wanted to hear. Amazing.
Maybe you'll give us advantage on Zeus. He's a bit of a pain in the ass in the ring.
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah. He's on the Dead Roses. Abraham! You hear this voice ring out the chantry. It sound almost distorted, almost robotic.
Where'd it come from?
It sounded like it came from the foyer.
I thought you guys said there was no one in here.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Is it weird?
See Roxy pop up, and she starts jutting towards that sound. The rest of the baby fangs follow after her.
I'm following.
As you follow, you get out to the foyer. You see, you look up on the stairs, and standing by the railing, see a individual dressed in all black. Could you please give me a wits and awareness test? I need you to beat 2, please.
3.
3. You see an individual who appears to be dressed in tactical gear. He's wearing a modified Kevlar vest. He's got a long black coat, leather gloves. He has this weird Halloween mask on him. It's all black, very angular in shape. You see these small horns that come off the front of the head. It's metallic. His voice sounds almost robotic. Abraham!
There's no Abraham here.
His head snaps down towards the 4 of you. He kind of steps back for a second and doesn't say anything. You watch as he grabs onto the railing and he jumps down and he plummets to the ground. He gets back up and he looks the 4 of you down and he looks dead at you.
Nice mask.
Get a closer look. It almost looks like a devil. It's got these teeth that protrude up from the underjaw. The eyes are all blacked out. They look like they have some sort of lenses on them. I don't have time for you. You see Tess take the forefront of the conversation. She's like, hey, what the fuck's your problem, man? And you watch as he shoulder checks her and tries to bypass the rest of the baby things. And as this happens, you see Roxy. She grabs a hold of him and shoves him back, and you watch him go flying across the foyer, and he hits the stairs hard. Okay, so for 1, that was rude. 2, nice outfit, dork.
I'm sorry, I like your outfit. Very edgy.
I don't got time for you. And you see as Roxy, if she's... Yo, Roxy, calm down. And she watches, she lunges towards this masked individual.
Oh god, they threw him.
And she goes in on him and she starts swinging him away. Alright, what is your composure and awareness, Marilyn?
It is 4.
4, okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. You see this masked individual as he snaps up. Roxy swings with a wide haymaker, and as she does, he grabs onto her arm and he flings her across the room. I don't have time for this. And he starts to walk past the rest of you. And as he tosses Roxy, you watch Tess and Jackie go in on him. And he gets in a defensive stance. What would you like to do?
I want to pop my strings.
Okay. Are you just readying them right now?
I want to try to wrestle him.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me a
like a gator.
Your web roll, please.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4? You're gonna try to like capture him?
I want to like get him by his wrist, so I can
By his
hold
wrist?
him back. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. As you summon your wires as they try to wrap around his wrists, you and capture him. And as this happens, you watch as he bursts out of his long coat and he slinks out of it. And as he does, you get a full look at him. This Kevlar vest, it only covers his chest, His shoulder and arm are completely exposed except for his gloves. You see his pale skin underneath it. It appears either he's very light-skinned or a kindred. As he breaks away, he drops down low. Can you give me a wits and insight roll?
That is a 4.
So you get a 4?
Yeah. In a bestial.
You've seen Alistair fight. This stance this individual's taking is very similar to Alistair's.
Alright. I don't have time for this.
You watch as he begins to focus and he brings his hands together. And as he does, I need to make some rolls. Okay. Okay. You begin to watch as 3 tentacles begin to wrap around him and they start to circle him. And he has his hands together.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And he waits for his attackers to strike. Okay, let me make a couple more rolls on my side.
Huh.
Okay. And my last roll. As Jackie and Tess go in to attack this masked individual, you watch as the tentacles and they wrap around them and fling them to the sides. And he starts walking towards you.
Do I still got his wrist?
What he did, he wrapped around his long coat and he burst out of it, and your wires are currently wrapped around his sleeves of his coat.
Okay.
He starts walking towards the exit.
I want to go stay in front of him.
You want to go stand in front of
Yeah.
him? Okay. As you stand in front of him, he kind of pauses and stops. Move.
No, wait. Are you one of Alistair's friends or something? Alistair sent you here.
Oh my gosh.
Well, so good at reading the room.
Dex and athletics, please.
Duck.
Earn cover.
Oh boy. That's not a good roll for me. Oh lord. 1.
1. You feel these cold, shadow-like tentacles wrap around your wrists and your legs. As they do, they entwine and pull you in. You start to lose sight of him as your vision starts to go dark. You watch as he reaches for the door, and as he does, oh no, that's not good.
What do you mean that's not good?
Okay.
What does that
Who's it
mean?
done before?
You watch as Roxy, she gets down into like a charged stance, and as she does, you watch as she goes to spear this masked individual, her shoulder heading towards his abdomen, and as he sees this, you watch as the tentacles drop from you, and he ducks underneath her charge, and she plows right through the wall as you see her almost like a rhino cave in this wooden wall, and she comes back out of it, and he quickly exits the building.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
See as Tess and Jackie get off the ground. Was that Batman? Like, what the fuck? That was.
I don't know.
Are you okay?
I'm alright.
Do you know that guy?
He does a lot. He like kind of does a few things like one of my coterie members. So I don't know. Maybe he knows him.
Like who?
You wouldn't know him.
Whatever.
But I'm gonna suggest maybe not hanging out here anymore.
Roxy, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
broke the wall, though. Yeah, we can see that. See, as she has a rather large wooden piece of shrapnel in her shoulder, she goes to grab it and just flings it to the side, and you watch as her wound...
You're lucky got you in the shoulder.
Yeah, I guess that would have sucked to be put to sleep that way.
Well, whoever he was really upset with Abraham.
Who's that?
Oh. Never mind. Someone who used to live here.
Okay, so I guess the spooky temple is out of the question.
Yeah, probably.
So, you in or you out? You look like you can hold your own in a fight, that's for sure. And
Sometimes.
the weird string thing, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I haven't either. It's pretty neat. I think I'm the only one that can do it, so I'm a pretty valuable asset.
Could you, like, trip somebody with that?
You know, I could try, but I think it might just slice their foot off. You want to try it? We can try it.
How sharp is that string?
I mean, if it has enough pressure, you can cut.
Oh. Okay. See, Jackie kind of speaking. It's kind of like that butler dude from that one anime.
Oh, you guys
Oh
watch
my god,
anime?
Jackie, shut the fuck up with that stupid weeb shit.
Oh no, I know someone who likes anime. Maybe I can hook you up.
Whatever. Okay, cool. Well, welcome to the Baby Fangs.
Cool.
You okay with getting tattoos?
Can we do that? That's a thing?
Have you ever heard of the Painted Lady?
Yes.
Well, she owes me one.
Wait, what am I getting tattooed?
It's our logo.
Alright.
She turns around and you see that bombshell vampire female that's on their backs. We actually use Roxy as the model for the art.
Does that have to be like somewhere obvious?
No, we can go wherever you want.
Cool. Okay, then yeah.
Alright, well, let's go get you inked.
Alright.
As you step outside with them and begin to head towards your bikes, you feel your blood kind of slow down. Oh shit. It's getting early. Maybe you should head back to your place and we can...
Yeah, maybe you can take me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool, thanks.
So you zoom back towards Alcott Oddities. And they drop you off in the front door. Well, it was an eventful night. I thought we were just gonna like hang out and
Yeah, that was one hell of a
stuff.
hangout session.
Yeah. Well, try not to run into Batman before we see each other again. And do you got a phone?
I used to. But you know
Okay.
what? Here, you can call me. You can call me here, and I'll jot down the number.
Okay. She puts it in her phone, gets back on her bike. Okay. Well, does tomorrow work for you?
Yes, maybe. Call me. I'm not very organized. I don't know.
Okay. Well, see you around. And she takes off. Alright. Marilyn, you're in front of Alcott Oddities.
Is it pretty late? Early?
It is pretty early. It's getting there.
Alright. Then I will head inside.
Okay. You'll head inside. As you head inside, you notice Amelia, she's starting to get ready to close up shop. See Frederick, he's sweeping away. Meh.
Oh, why are you still up?
Meh.
Why don't you go to bed?
Meh.
Come on, I'll take you up to bed. Let's go.
Okay.
You shouldn't be up this late.
So you go to take him off the bed. And you tuck him in. I'm assuming you are getting his jammas and all that ready.
Yeah, turn on his nightlight.
Okay. Turn on his nightlight and he gets comfortable.
Alright, now just go to sleep. I'll be here all night / morning. Oh, fuck. Alright, I gotta go get Rebel out of the closet. I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
And I'll go downstairs and get Rebel out of the closet.
Okay. As you hurry downstairs towards the closet where you locked your dog in, you open back up. And you see Rebel.
Rebel?
Just meerkatting still and his eyes still wide.
Rebel? I'm home. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God, I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. Alright, come on, I'm gonna pick him up.
Is he meowing?
I'm gonna pick him up. I'm taking him up to my room with me. Oh my God. Rebel's gonna be alright. It's gonna wear off, alright? It's just a bad dream, Rebel. It's okay. Oh my God, I just shouldn't have a dog.
You notice his tongue that was sticking out, it's all dried up.
Oh God. Alright, I'm gonna go into like the bathroom sink. I'm gonna just turn the faucet on. I'm just gonna kind of stick his mouth in.
Water just drips over his maw. And he begins to soak him in it.
Oh my God, alright. I'm just taking him to bed with me. I'm not even gonna try right now.
Alright. As you take Rebel and you go to lay in bed, you begin to hear footsteps outside your room. You hear a light knock.
Alright, Rebel. I'll be right back. Just stay right there. Good boy. I'm gonna go open the door.
As you open the door, you see Diedrich.
So is everything alright?
No.
I heard you running up and down the stairs. I just want to make sure.
I think I messed up with Rebel real bad.
So what's wrong with you?
Well, he was throwing a fit earlier, so I gave him some of my blood. And now he's acting like a cat.
So see, there's a reason why I don't have a ghoul. So our blood can be very potent.
Yeah, I see that. Is he gonna be okay?
He walks into your room and he looks at Rebel, just prone. He gently sits onto your bed and he places his hand on Rebel's chest. And as he does,
Don't kill my dog. Oh my God.
That's a lot of dice.
you watch as Diedrich's eyes go white. As his eyes are all white, you hear, say, is that Rebel? Rebel, come here. It's alright. So I know it's dark in here. Please. Alright. So goodbye. Platz. Schützen. So. As he comes to.
Oh, Rebel, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna pick him up.
Starts licking your face.
What did you do?
So it appears that you, the rabbit, got a little lost.
Oh my God, I am the worst person ever.
Fräulein,
Yeah.
so why don't you sleep with Rebel tonight and just try not to go outside of his diet. Probably we should stick to the kibbles and bits.
And then the nuggets.
Nuggets.
Yeah.
It's like dog treats or?
No, it's people food, but he really likes them. I'll probably give him extra ones tomorrow because I really fucked up.
It's alright, okay.
I'm so sorry, Rebel.
as long as it's not your visa. Well, you have a nice night. Sweet dreams.
Thank you, Daedric.
Closes the door and proceeds to walk to his room
I'm gonna snuggle up with Rebel.
and turn in for the night.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Poor little lady.
As you lay down for the morning, we pan back over to Felix's. Erwin, Alistair, you and Beckett have been at this for hours. Your eyes are starting to grow heavy. You floss all track of time down here.
Does anyone have a watch? It's not digital. Phone isn't working down here.
Well, I try not to dabble too much in technology. How about you, Erwin?
I just recently got a phone. I'm not exactly sure how it works still, but if yours doesn't work, I don't see mine.
More look, is there any clocks on the wall anywhere?
Doesn't look like there's any clocks.
It must be early. I'm starting to feel.
You look at your phone. It looks like it's getting close to sunrise.
It appears to be pretty late.
Anyone find anything?
Well, I found a few things. It appears that, well, the individual that could possibly be in that urn would be the, well, Lord of Lies, Belial. Not good.
Fantastic.
I found a lot of well, you can say scriptures written about Belial and lore, and it's all not good. It's very bad. And it also says here, if said urn would be to be damaged or, well, cracked in any way, the demons will be released.
Probably should have put it in something a little bit more durable. All right.
So, I mean, obviously we want to keep this out of anybody's hands, except for our own.
This absolutely cannot get in the hands of Capula.
Yeah.
So we need to keep this away from his influence as much as possible. Which means tomorrow night, we wake up. We head to the museum.
But, also begs the question: what exactly is he wanting it for? Is he wanting to release everything in it?
I'm assuming that if he did free them, I don't know how their society works, but I would assume if there's a top dog, if they all listen to the devil, then there must be some sort of file and rank. It's probably a system of some sort of order.
That's a good point.
Well, I would be interested to see how this all turns out. If Lucifer Morningstar is real, then it'd be a very, very great piece to add to my diary. I don't know about you, gentlemen, but I'm getting rather tired.
Yes, I am going to turn in myself.
I'm quite exhausted myself.
Well, I am going to find a nice piece of ground and just lay down. If you'd like, Erwin, my jacket can be rather comfortable if I can lay that out. I don't know if we would all fit on there, Mr. Grayson, but I'm extending the offer.
You can use his jacket, Erwin.
Okay.
I'm going to. You said this is part of a natural cavern, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking. Is there any actual earth exposed?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna go over to the earth and just earth meld.
Okay. If you need any rouse checks or anything along those lines, go ahead and make those. And then, Erwin, you decide to join Beckett on his long coat.
I sure do.
Okay. As he lays down, And he begins to close his eyes. You lay down next to him. Okay. As my kindred go to sleep for the morning. We change scenes once again.
The big bone.
To Mr. Memphis Piper. Memphis.
Yeah.
You come to. The first thing that comes to your senses is that pungent sewer smell. You are caught off guard by a gust of wind carrying fumes of exhaust. The sound of honking and traffic fills your ears. And could I please get a willpower roll from you? Could you beat 2 for me?
I did beat 2.
As you look at your hand and you see that sunlight is touching it. The warmth of the sun touching your skin. You look up to the sky and see blue, white clouds drifting. You look around, you see people walking on the sidewalk. Daytime. That very familiar Chicago wind brushing against your skin.
And am I on fire?
It doesn't appear to be.
Are there people around?
Yes, there's a lot of people out.
I'm gonna run to the nearest person.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab them by the shoulders and be like, "Sir, what day is it?
What the fuck, man?
What day is
I
it?
don't have any money.
No, what day?
It's Friday.
Friday the what?
Just get off of me. He shakes free of your grasp and runs away.
Oh God. I'm human!
Shut the fuck up! You hear someone yell across the street.
Okay, this is okay. This is okay. Alright. Alistair will know what to do.
You find yourself outside of the room number 5, but it appears that it's outside of operation hours.
Do I have my phone?
You go to pat yourself down, and it appears you have your phone.
Alright. I'm going to call Alistair. No, wait. I'm going to take an Uber to Alistair. No. What time is it?
It looks like it's around 9 o'clock in the morning.
Alright. I'm going to put in an address.
Okay.
Get an Uber to deliver me there.
Alright, as you go to punch it in, you look up towards your signal on your phone, and you notice it says, has an X across the bars.
Oh no, I'm trapped. Okay. I don't know what to do. How far am I away from Alcott Oddities?
You can give me an intelligence and streetwise roll if you'd like. I do need you to beat a difficulty of 3 for me.
No problem. 1.
Could I also see your character sheet, please? Thank you.
He just tears it.
Okay. Also, you are fully recovered from any damage you've sustained.
Oh, cool.
So you see that mark I made there?
Over disciplines?
Yep, those don't exist anymore.
Alright, how about this? I know where that one club was, right?
And what'd you get on your streetwise roll?
1.
1. You're completely jarred, and you start to try to think, and you can't focus because you're hurt. You feel this pain in your stomach and you feel your stomach rumbling.
What is that? Is that what hunger is?
You feel hungry. You're hankering to get breakfast somewhere.
What a terrible feeling. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, I pull out my wallet. Do I have any money?
Yeah, you have about $40.
Alright. I'm running to the nearest Dunkin' Donuts.
You run to the nearest Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
Okay. You run a couple blocks and eventually you hit a Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm gonna go inside.
Could you please now give me a stamina and composure roll?
Why are you doing this?
Have to eat all the donuts.
Do I still roll for hunger?
Actually, give me stamina and athletics. Let's do that instead.
Do I still roll hunger die?
No hunger dice. All regular dice for you.
Messy critical.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's just 2.
2?
Yeah.
All right, you're sweating. Your clothes are completely soaked. You have these armpit stains now. You reek of BO. You are starting to feel. Okay, you enter into the Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
All right, what would you like to buy?
Boston creams.
Boston creams. How many?
A dozen.
A dozen Boston creams.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you getting anything to drink?
Coffee.
Okay. Coffee. How much coffee would you like?
2 cups.
Just 2 cups?
Yeah.
Okay. As you obtain
Iced coffee.
You want iced coffee?
Iced coffee.
Okay. Do you eat this in the restaurant?
Yeah, probably.
All right. As you sit down and you begin eating your donuts and drinking your coffee.
Oh, that's good. That's some good stuff.
So you start to eat it. That sweet taste of sugar hits your lips, and it's the best thing you've.
This is so good.
In a year.
Like hamsters, just taste terrible.
As you kind of recall that taste, you almost kind of get sick into your stomach. And you start to down your coffee and your donuts. You eat all of what you purchased?
All of them.
Okay. Could I get a willpower roll from you now?
All? How many is all?
Only 12.
Only 12 donuts.
Yeah, it's a dozen.
So I think your stomach would have
Oh,
been
wait,
shrunken like.
what willpower?
Yeah. Willpower, and could you get a success of 3, please?
No, his stomach wouldn't have shrunk because he froze in time when he was embraced.
5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. You almost feel like you're eating a little too fast at first. You feel a little nauseous, but you compose yourself and just hanker down. But all of a sudden you feel shaky. You feel your hands begin to shake. You feel your heartbeat. You feel hot, sweaty.
What's going on?
You feel a very extreme caffeine rush.
Am I dying?
Your head begins to hurt.
Oh my god.
You notice one of the employees comes over. Sir, are you okay?
I don't know what's going on.
You're in a Dunkin' Donuts. You just drank 2 cups of coffee.
Yeah.
Relatively fast. And you also ate a dozen donuts to yourself.
My heart's going a mile a minute.
Sir, are you diabetic, or do I need to call? Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm gonna push past him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back outside.
You push past him and you go back outside and you. All right.
Just flailing everywhere.
Don't look at me.
Literally throwing him out of the way.
Fucking call the cops on him.
Okay. What would you like to do next?
Alright.
Is it daylight out?
Yeah.
Mm.
Think.
Could you give me a wits and awareness test?
Yeah.
I need you to beat 4, please.
1.
Okay, continue.
Alright, I'm gonna try to find the train. Can I find the train?
You gonna try to find the L?
Yeah.
All right.
Find the train, I'll be fine.
All right. Person is not rolling. Okay, that's better. All right. So you start navigating towards the L, trying to get on, finding an entranceway. Give me another wits and awareness test, please, Memphis. You usually beat 4 again.
4.
Got 4.
Yeah.
Fantastic. As you're walking along, you go a couple blocks and you're starting to notice this same vehicle, this black sedan, just keeps showing up. You've read the license plate and you know this is the same vehicle, and it is creeping up along you slowly.
I'll stop and look over.
So you stop and look over. It proceeds to pull up next to you. And as it does, the window rolls down. See a blonde female. Her hair is cut short. She has bright green eyes. Looks relatively young, maybe in her mid-20s, early 30s. She has a very professional look about her. Blazer on. Excuse me, Miles Piper?
Maybe. Who's asking?
Sorry, my name's Lisa Harker. I'm looking to set up a meeting with my employer.
With who? Me?
Yes, we are interested in possibly setting up a record deal with you. You are Miles Piper, correct?
How can I be Miles? Miles is dead. I mean, Memphis is dead.
What about a comeback album? Rise from the Grave?
I would love to meet with your employer.
Oh, fantastic. Get in. Have you eaten?
Yes. Possibly too much. Wait, no, I can't. No, I have to. I can't right now. Maybe at another time. I have to go.
I insist you get in. Oh no. As you look at her and you make eye contact, you feel this sudden urge that comes over you. You want to get into the vehicle.
Okay. I'll go around. I'll look inside. Who are you?
I'm Miss Harker. Just get in.
I'll open the door and get in.
Okay. As you get in, you proceed to drive off. So, Miles, will you want to delve right back into EDM, or?
You keep using that name. I'm not who you think I am.
Fine. Memphis.
The name's Johnny Bronco.
Okay. A very interesting take. Are we doing country now?
No. What do you mean? How do you know so much about... If Memphis Piper was alive, how would you know he was alive still?
Mr. Piper, I don't know what kind of stunt your publicist was trying to pull, but you are very, very bad about staying off the internet. She pulls up her phone and you watch she goes towards a couple of folders, and she pulls up a folder and it says Memphis on it. And she starts to go through several photos that was taken of you, mostly of your back, side profiles, pictures of you in clubs. There's actually a picture of you and Erwin at like some sort of arcade bar.
Huh. Those are... 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 Not even, they couldn't, that would never pass. I look nothing like that.
She holds the phone right next to you. The proof is in the pudding.
But, so, hold on. What's your employer thinking?
Well, Mr. Gray, well, he's mostly focused on technology and industry, but he wants to venture out, apparently.
Mr. Gray?
Can I get a wits and insight from you?
You better not say Dorian Gray.
I'll have you fill it.
3.
No.
The conversation seems to be very honest and open. She seems like a very trustworthy person. Well, he's a bit of a philanthropist. He's a very interesting individual and has a variety of interests.
Any, companies I would know of?
Well, I don't know. Do you know of WTC?
No.
Well, we're about to pull up onto the building here.
Well, I should say, I am quite ripe.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Mr. Gray is rather excited to meet me, so.
Okay, then.
She watches the car parks in front of this building.
I'm gonna pinch myself.
Pinch yourself?
Yeah, just to make sure I'm not dreaming.
You pinch yourself. How hard are you pinching?
Hard. Not enough to break skin.
It stings. It hurts.
Okay. This is where we're at now.
She steps out of the vehicle and awaits you at the front door. It's this rather immense corporate building.
The big building.
Yes, the company's doing rather well, and we just transferred a lot of our resources from where we're originally from.
Got you. So your employer?
Yes, Mr. Gray.
He's this way?
Yes. Just follow me. As you follow her into this rather large building, you come into a lobby. It's very wide and open. At the center of it, you see a bronze statue. It appears to be a fountain of some sort. It's about maybe 8 feet in diameter. It's a bronze dragon.
Nice statue.
Oh, yes, he loves art pieces, particularly some from home. So you'll notice that a lot of the foliage around here has also been transported too. So you start to see there's a lot of potted plants and trees.
Do I notice any of the trees?
They look pretty plain to you. If anything, you're kind of thinking to yourself, like, why would anybody bother to transfer trees from home?
That's weird.
This way.
All right.
So you
It's hard
hop
to see.
onto the
Red flags with rose-colored glasses.
head into the elevator with her. You read a placard that's on next to the elevator, and it appears to be this corporation's name,
Which was
Valachnia Tech.
Valachnia. Sounds Russian.
So you head up the elevator and you reach the top floor. One thing that tends to stand out A lot of the windows, actually all of the windows in this building, are all tinted, and they're tinted rather dark.
Rather dark.
Yeah, and, it's almost kind of hard to see outside of them.
Rather dark?
Yeah. And as you compose yourself,
I might be in danger.
why don't you go ahead and give me a wits and insight? I need you to be 2, please.
No idea.
4.
4?
Yeah.
You can't remember what you did last night.
What do you mean?
You can't recall Elysium. You can't recall the conversation you've had with Morgan. It's blank. You remember going into the red number 5, and then you remember waking up in an alley.
Do I remember being human?
You remember being a kindred. You woke up human.
It's not a kindred.
Was that?
I woke up not a kindred, but I was a kindred.
Yeah.
Yesterday was erased.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you have all the memories of your past adventures with your coterie. Just last night, it's a blank for some
Right.
reason. She waits by the door. Oh, well, Mr. Gray will see you now.
Okay.
She opens it up.